Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you can see the screen that I share. All right. Today we are going to um, connect two important topics in the technology entrepreneurship, which is lecture 8, project management for digital entrepreneurship, and also lecture 9, which is the operations management. But before we start, instead of looking at this topic separately, we are going to understand how these both topics fit into your business plan. Okay, remember business plan where you do the group project within your group and choosing the product that related. Yeah, whenever you prepare a business plan, many of you tend to focus only on the product idea. Yeah, the target market, marketing strategy, or the financial projection. We haven't started financial projection. I'm going to explain more next week. Yeah, those are important, but they are not enough. A business plan must also answer two very practical questions. Look at the business plan. Yeah, a complete business plan roadmap I show you here. How will this business be launched? That's one important question. The other one is how will this business operate every day after it is launched? So this is where lecture 8 and lecture 9 become very important. The lecture 8 will help you explain the implementation of the digital launch plan, while lecture 9 will help you explain the operations or the production plan. So by the end of the lecture today, I would like you to be able to see clearly how your business plan becomes stronger when you include both the digital launch side and the operational management side. Okay. Now, I already explained this in class on the business plan, but let me bring you to that again. Yeah. Business plan is a written document. Yeah, as you know, it explains the business idea, the target market, strategy, resources, financial needs, implementation plan, blah blah blah, and so on. Yeah, and the daily operations, especially of the business. In a very simple words, it tells readers what your business is about and how the business will work. For example, if your business idea is online cookie brand, your business plan should not only say we want to sell cookies online, because that is only the idea. So a complete business plan should also explain who your customer are, what type of cookies you are selling, how you will promote them, how much money you need, how you will launch the online store, how you will produce the cookies, how you will manage inventory, and how you will deliver the product to customer. So a business plan is not just a document for marks. Yeah, it is a thinking tool. It forces entrepreneurs to plan before you act. Now, look at the roadmap in this poster. Okay, if you look at this, a complete business plan normally will include you have executive summary. Okay, I believe you already started, of course, the product or service description, the market analysis, the marketing plan, the financial plan. Yeah, you haven't done financial plan because I'm going to explain further next week. The implementation plan and also the operations plan. So today we discuss two parts. The implementation plan in lecture 8, where you explain how the business will be launched, especially using digital tools such as the website, online store, marketplace, and payment gateway. This has got a little bit related to your individual assignment as well, because you are required to complete the individual assignment where you will start having the affiliate marketing, digital marketing through affiliate program. Okay, because we wanted to student to really engage in the real business out there. What if you already started and then this is the product and everything, but for the individual assignment it's a bit different. I will explain for the next week. Okay, I know you all are in the holiday mood, but it's all right. Next week we will start. I will brief you detail on how you can start your affiliate program. Yeah, because most cases, what happens is that students doesn't have capital to start business. Okay, while we try to encourage students to have the business mind. Yeah, you need to keep thinking about how will I interact with potential buyer? How will I create awareness of the product? I want to share the product to others. How? That is why when you see the rubric, the evaluation is on how well you actually create that value. so that people see how many traffic you can create in digital business and so on. So this is part of individual assignment, but for the group project, for the business plan, this is needed where you can explain how you are going to launch, yeah, especially using the digital tools. Okay, so and lecture 9 is on operations plan, um, where you should be able to explain how the business will run every day, including your location, your process, the equipment that you are using, the capacity, inventory, quality, costing, and so on. So remember, lecture 8 will answer how do you launch the business, while lecture 9 will answer how do you run the business. Okay, okay, now let's start with the project management for digital entrepreneurship. Okay, this is the one. Okay. It focuses on planning and managing the digital project needed to launch the business. In today's business environment, as you are aware, yeah, many businesses do not start only with a physical shop. Many businesses begin digitally. They may start with a website, online store, Shopee store, TikTok shop, Insta page, WhatsApp business, or many other digital platform. However, the digital launch does not happen automatically. Okay, um, most of the students often write in their business plan, we will promote our product online. You just write like that. It is too general. Okay, a proper business plan must explain what platform you will use, who is responsible, what tasks need to be completed, what timeline is required, and how customers will place orders and make payments. So this is why project management is important. Yeah, project management means you are managing the tasks, you are managing the time, the people, the resources, and it has to be deliverables to complete a project. So in this case, the project is your digital business launch. Okay, for example, if your group is launching online cookie brand, the same example I gave you. So your project is not just sell cookies. Yeah, your project may include creating the brand name, designing the logo, taking product photos, preparing product descriptions, setting up a website, opening a Shopee seller account, connecting payment methods, preparing promotional content, and launching the first campaign. So all these tasks must be planned. So let's look at the key elements under lecture 8 here. First, your project goals and scope. The goal explains what you want to achieve. Yeah, for example, you want to launch online cookie store within 4 weeks and try to generate the first 100 customer inquiries. So your scope explains what is included and what is not included. For example, your scope may include website setup, Shopee listing, digital promotion, but it may not include opening a physical shop yet. Not yet. Okay, so your second task is the timeline and the responsibilities. A good business plan should show that the team knows what needs to be done. For example, one team member handles product photography, another prepares the copywriting, and another one sets up Shopee, another manages the payment gateway, yeah, how to do it, payment, how do you receive money from your potential customer, and another will also monitor customer response. So this is important because the investors and your business partner and even myself, yeah, in assessing your business plan, I want to know whether your team can actually execute the idea. Okay. The third one about building digital presence. How? So the digital presence will refer to how your customers can find your business online. So this may include a website, online store, marketplace store, or social media page. So if you see in this note that I gave you, I include the website building tools such as the Wix, Weebly, WordPress, not to say that you are going to do that practically, but you can put that in your report business plan, yeah? Because these tools will allow entrepreneur to create a simple business website even without advanced coding skills. But remember, having a website is not just about looking nice. The website must help customers understand the product, view the prices, trust the business, and know how to order. Last is about the marketplace setup. Marketplace platforms such as Shopee, it is useful because customers are already there. Instead of waiting for customers to discover your website, marketplace platform allow your product to appear where people are already browsing and also buying there. But it is also uh, if you try to set up a marketplace store, it is also a project. You need a product images, you need a product titles, description, price, stock quantity, delivery option, return. So you can put this in your report. Yeah. So if you can explain this and a customer journey as well, what happens from the moment a customer discovers your product until they receive it. Yeah. And any part of the journey is confusing, the customer may stop buying. It can happen. So I want you to be able to explain the customer journey clearly. So it is there. So whenever we read your report, we say that it is all in place. They already cater this customer journey, the payment gateway, and all the other important things, monitoring milestones, yeah, what have you achieved and what you can achieve and so on. Because for a small businesses, for example, the payment gateway kan, payment options may include the online banking, debit card, credit card, e-wallet, or any other marketplace payment system. If you understand this, then you should be able to write that in your report as well. Okay. I gave you example online cookie brand digital launch. Uh, Last time in week one, if you remember, your team already choose the product, the branding, and target customer. This means that your team already decides what type of product to sell. For this example, the cookies. Are they premium cookies or are they healthy cookies? What are the different types? Are they festive cookies or budget friendly cookies? Who is the target customer? We explained that last time, if you remember. Are they students, your market target customer? Are they working adults? Are they parents? Or are they a gift buyers? Yeah. And then remember last time we also decided on the how you can upload the product, yeah, product photos, flavor, the description, and so on. And then you understand how from there the timeline saying that you start choosing the product and then you start build your team and then you start having the website and online store and upload product information and then you will start open a Shopee store, you set up payment options, and then you prepare all the promotional content and so on, then only you go into launches your business online, yeah, through the sales, and then you can monitor your customer response. Yeah, so with this I believe that it will help you to improve your business plan. Yeah. Okay, so I think if you have this, basically you already cover on the digital business setup for your group project. So this lecture 8, actually, if you look carefully, um, it teaches you on the digital entrepreneurship. Okay, it has to be managed as a project, but your idea and everything is not good enough because we have to also understand how you are planning for the execution for it to get done. Yes, you have everything in place as what you explained here in your business plan. The other that is important and for me is quite significant, very significant. Yeah. If you look at lecture 9, okay, I'm going to go through operations management. Operation management is my area. Basically, operations management um is the core because it's about you already launched the business, yeah, through understanding of the lecture 8. Yes, true. But focus on lecture 9 is how the business will operate efficiently every day. It's about running the business. Operations management is the management of the inputs, transformation processes, and the output so that you can achieve your objective such as to reduce the cost, yeah, make sure you have the enough quantity, you have a good quality, you can save time, and then you the product is also safe. everything is done in